What's going on YouTube? Basically today we're going to be addressing the situation between Rage Against My Machine and Headband. Rage Against My Machine claims the Headband had added footstep sounds into his already uploaded live stream. Recently, Rage Against My Machine has accused Headband of cheating, right? We all know that. And Headband and a couple of other people have come out and stated that it seems like Rage Against My Machine edited sound out of the footage he used of Headband's gameplay to almost make it seem like there was no audio cues of enemies. Rage Against My Machine's response to that was that, well, Headband took his live stream down and edited footsteps into the video. I didn't think that made any sense. However, if you go over to the content section here on YouTube Studio, by the way, this is Triple B VODs. If you're not subscribed, please do. If you actually go onto one specific video here and there's an editor option, any of the videos, any live streams, anything like that have this option, and you can unlist and privatize your videos and edit them this way and wait for it to actually work, then put it back up. That is definitely a thing. If you select this audio library bit here, it takes you to a whole new section called sound effects. So we go here and type footsteps, and it gives you a long list of sound effects for footsteps. Literally, footstep sounds. Now, I'm not saying that this proves anything. We'll just use an example of one of these just to make it a little bit faster. I'm going to select to add this. Now, do you see what's happened here? On the timeline at the bottom here of the video, it actually shows where the audio has been added. So, if Rage Against My Machine is correct, if Headband was to go onto the editor on his live stream, something like this would appear on the timeline. Whereas if Headband has not added any footstep sounds like Rage Against My Machine claims, nothing like this will appear. So you will actually be able to tell by the timeline if anything has been added or if anything hasn't. It's that simple. So it's a case now of Headband actually doing a similar video to what I've just done here and proving his innocence or proving the footsteps were added. Now you have seen what it looks like when you are adding sound or sound effects to a live stream, and we now know it's a possibility, and all it takes is for Headband to address this. I want to show you exactly what it would look like if Headband was to go onto his creator studio and show you the editor section on his live stream, and if he had added sound, this is what it would look like. Now, you all remember the first process that we went through. We came over to the live stream, we went to the editor section here, we went to audio, and we were able to actually add a section of audio on top of the live stream. Now, this is all done and dusted. You can tell just by the way it's grayed out now. When we initially put that in, it was blue, but now it's grayed out. That means that it's done. The video is finished processing, because when you add something extra, it's almost like you are uploading it again, and you have to wait for YouTube to go through the processing option and make sure that they've actually checked it for copyright infringement and such. But you can tell as well, not just by the fact that there's this small block on the timeline here showing that it's grayed out now, but if he was to actually go over to the audio section, whatever it is he's added, there would be an option to remove next to it. Whereas all of these other sound effects here that I haven't added, say add, this one, remove. But if I was to remove that, then that would also disappear. So this is now where it gets a little bit more interesting. People will say, well, Headband could quite well have removed the additional sound effects that he added before doing this to prove himself. That's correct, he could well have done. But you are able to actually play it through whilst looking at this section on editor. So you could play the sound through. If there is absolutely no sounds edited based on visuals, what we can see on the timeline, there's no little grey block, and there's no sound effects which have the word remove next to them instead of add. If he's to play that section through from his live stream in the editor section, and we can hear the sounds exactly as we did in his, well, live stream, well then surely that clears him from the accusations of him adding sound or adding footsteps to a live stream, right? So just to give it one last breakdown, very simple. This is the process Headband needs to take to prove that he hasn't edited audio on top of his video or his live stream. So he comes over to Creator Studio on YouTube, clicks on Content, selects the live stream in question, goes to the editor option here on the left. He will be able to see at this point if any audio is edited in or not. Now we know we've edited audio in here, but it can be removed. So the process he needs to take is find at the timestamp of the moment he's been accused of adding footsteps and play it through here, right?
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead.
So I was able to play that through right there on the editor section, but that was the background music that I had added. But the format is very simple. He can come over to the editor section. We can visually be able to see that there is nothing added in the sense of audio. We would be able to see on here as well that there would be a remove section if there is sound added and it's not showing on the timeline. You would have to remove it there. Everything else says add, and then play the section through where the footsteps occur whilst in this editor section, while showing there is no audio added. And if the clip with the footsteps is as loud as what we're seeing from Headband's point of view, then it proves he's not edited anything in. Let me know what you think about this idea, guys. Do you think this is a perfect way for Headband to completely clear his name against the accusations of adding sound to it? Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below, and if you think Headband should be doing this, then maybe let him know as well. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support this channel further, you can hit that blue join button today and become a member of the B fam. And don't forget, guys, you can come and follow me on Twitter at badboybeaman. It's the best place for you guys to stay in touch and up to date. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!